Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all will be fine and you are enjoying good health. Welcome to the e-learning classes of Chiniyot Islamia School and College. Here is your science class and I'm your science teacher. So let's commence our today's topic, that is about bonds. This is the unit number 1 and the name of this unit is characteristics and the life process of organisms. And today's topic is bonds. Can anybody tell me what is bone? A bone is a living tissue that makes a body skeleton. Or we can also say that a bone is a hard substance that make the body skeleton. So in this picture you can easily see that these are the different bones, and when these bones are united to each other, then they will make a human skeleton. Okay, so first of all I will tell you about the student learning outcomes. After this lecture, you will be able to learn about bones, hard or soft bone, skeleton and joints. At the end of this class, you will be able to learn about that what are bones and either the bones are hard or soft bones and what is skeleton and what are joints. As I have already told you that the bones are the hard substance that make the human skeleton. So if you can press the bone of your body, or you can press the bone of your friend, when you press any bone of your body, then you will easily observe that either the bone is hard or soft. Like you can easily observe that if you will press the bone of your arm, you will press the bone of your hand, and you will press the bone of your elbow. All these bones are hard. And if you will touch the bone of your ear, you will observe that it is very soft bone. And most of the bones are hard, and they are of the various sizes and shape. Some bones are flat, some bones are long, and some are short. But the bones of the arms are longer than those of the fingers, and same like that the bones of the legs are longer as compared to the bones of the feet. And some bones are soft. Soft bones are also called the spongy bones. Soft bones is found mostly at the end of the bones and at the joints, and about 20% of the bones in our body is spongy. And if we discuss about the hard bones, the hard bone is very strong bone, and the thigh bone, which is usually called the femur, is the largest bone of our body. Okay, now moving on the next is the joints. All the bones are united with one another at joints. All bones are united with one another at a point, and that point is called joint. For example, the shoulder, elbow and knee joint. In this picture you can easily observe that the pink circle shows the joint, like the shoulder joint, elbow joint, knee joint and ankle joint. And in the second picture you can easily observe that two bones are united at a point, and that point is called joint. Okay, now the next is the bones of the human body. All the bones of the human body make a frame called skeleton. So can you tell the functions of the bones? Yes, all the bones are united with each other and to form a skeleton, and that skeleton maintain our body structure and the posture. And what will be happen if there are no bones in the human body? Can anybody tell me? Yes, if there is no bone in our body, it means there will be the no skeleton, and there will be the no body structure and the proper body posture. Okay, now in this picture you can easily tell that what are the main parts of the skeleton. If you memorize the body parts, then you will easily elaborate or tell the different bones of the skeleton. Like the first is skull, then the rib cage, upper limb. Upper limb means this is a bone of arm, then the bone of the leg, shoulder blade, ribs, then the backbone, which is also called bone of the spine, and the hip bone. All these are the bones that are united with each other and to make human skeleton. Okay, now the next is hollow bonds. Some bonds are hollow. You can see in this picture that you will easily observe that this is a water bottle, and if there is no water in this bottle, then we will say that it is empty, because hollow mean empty. And if it is filled with water, then we will say that it is filled with water. So hollow bonds are empty. The bones of the arm and the legs are the hollow, and they have the bone marrow. So here is the question that what is bone marrow? A bone marrow is actually the soft sponge-like tissue in the center of the most of the bones, and basically it produces white blood cells, red blood cells and platelets. So the basic function of the bone marrow is that the blood is produced in the bone marrow. Okay, so the bones of the arm and legs are hollow and it is filled with bone marrow. Okay, now that is all about your today's class, and if we summarize our today's lecture, then we have learned about the bone, that what is bone. Bone is a hard substance that make the human skeleton, and bone are either soft or hard. And what is skeleton and what are joints? All the bones are united with one another at a point, and that point is called joints, and all bones of the body make a frame called the skeleton. And then we have discussed about the hollow bones. There are about 206 bones in our human body, and the bones of the arm and leg are hollow, and they have bone marrow. And what is the function of bone marrow? The blood is produced in bone marrow. Okay, now here is your task. You have to complete this task. Here is the table. Complete the table. You can see a name of the bones here. Some the names of the bones, like the first one is skull, ribs, bones of the hand and bones of the leg. First of all, you will write that what is the function of skull, what is the function of ribs, and what is the function of bones of the hand, and what is the function of bones of the leg. Okay, now you have to complete this activity, and this is all about your today's class. I hope you understand it. Now it's a time to say take care of yourself, and Allah Hafiz.